By completing the Liberty Falls Easter egg, you're going to unlock a few secret rewards as well as a time-sensitive reward that is the Liberty Falls Quest Complete Early calling card. The 3 rewards that you're going to get is the Ray Gun, PJSRU, the Liberty Falls Quest Complete, and Liberty Falls Quest Complete Early calling card. However, the early version is only able to be unlocked within the first month of the game's launch. After that time, which is going to be around the launch of Season 1, there's going to be an in-game walkthrough guide on how to complete the quest. Once that happens, no one is ever going to be able to unlock the early version of the calling card ever again. Once you load into Liberty Falls, the first thing you need to do is navigate to Pack-a-Punch. There's going to be prompts around the map pointing you in the direction of the church, which is going to have the Dark Aether inside of it, which is where Pack-a-Punch resides. Also, inside the Dark Aether, you're going to be able to interact with this big machine. Once you do so, the Easter egg has started. Navigate your way to Washington Avenue, and at this purple house, there's going to be an outside faucet. You're going to interact and collect the water valve. Head to Liberty Lanes, and on the wall opposite to the mystery box location, you're going to notice a panel. Once you melee this, you will be able to interact and place that water valve. At this step, zombies are going to spawn and try to attack you while you're trying to balance the water pressure. So have a friend protect you or come prepared to defend yourself. Once the water pressure bar is full, a water pressure gauge is going to drop on the floor, and we can now focus on getting the second part. On round 9 and 10, you'll have the potential to have your first Mangler enemy spawn in the map. You have to shoot off its cannon arm, and by doing so, you're going to be rewarded with one of 2 things: a Mangler cannon or a mutant stim. Both of these can be used at Radio House. While activating these score streaks, you'll have the ability to blast open the gated door. Once inside, there's going to be piles of rubble on the ground, and when you interact with them, you will find electrical cables. The last part that we need can be found after round 10, specifically because at the graveyard, there's going to be a zombie called the Groundskeeper. He's only going to spawn temporarily once a round after round 10. When you kill him, he's going to drop a key. Just outside the graveyard is the Groundskeeper's yard. There's going to be a shed, and in this shed, you will find your last part, which is the handbrake. Return to spawn at the Motor Lodge Motel, and on the second floor of the balcony, there's going to be a room that's just open ajar. When you get close to it, a bunch of zombies are going to pour out of it. Just kill these zombies, and when you enter the room, there's going to be a crafting table, and here you can craft the jet gun, or in Black Ops 6, better known as the Thrustadyne M23. With this wonder weapon, you have to go to 3 different locations and give 3 items that are glowing purple the big suck. The first is located in Ollie's Comics. There is a hole in the roof, and all you have to do is use the intake. That's part 1. On Washington Avenue, jump on to this white car, and in the window of the second story of Buzz Cuts, there will be part number 2. And finally, the last part is in the Dark Aether or the church on the left-hand side of the balcony. Once you've had some fun sucking some random parts, you're going to zip all the way to the roof of the Alamo, and you're going to craft the LTG. Take this LTG and return to the cemetery. You're going to notice a purple cloud with some lightning coming down. You are going to place the LTG here. What's going to happen is a portal's going to spawn, and it has a health integrity. As zombies enter this portal, your portal will lose integrity, and you have to survive the time remaining without your portal getting destroyed. If this happens, you have to repeat this on the next round. If you do this correctly, you are going to get one of 2 high-value targets that spawn, either an Abomination or a Mangler. You are going to damage them so much, but not killing them, so you can complete this next step. Inside the church, at the computer that you started the Easter egg with, there's going to be a loose canister. You are going to take this canister, which will not allow you to sprint, all the way to Washington Ave and place it on the ground above this pad. Once your HVT, who should be at extremely low health, gets close to where this cylinder is on this pad, you are going to activate the Dark Aether Field Generator trap, and you're going to lure in this high value target right by the canister and let the trap kill it. When the trap kills it, the canister is going to collect its soul. Once this happens, you have 1 minute and 30 seconds to take this canister back to the church and input it into the machine. If you do this successfully, you'll be rewarded with the Strauss meter. There's going to be 3 projectors around the map that you're going to use this Strauss meter. The first one's at the hilltop stairs. Using your meter, you're going to see 3 colors on your screen: green, yellow, and red. If you see red, change the projector to green. If you see green, change the projector to red. If you see yellow, change the projector to yellow. Long story short, at these projectors, if you are scanning on your Strauss meter, green or red, always set the projectors to the opposite color unless it's yellow, then always match it to yellow. The second projector is on the rooftop of Yummy Freeze, and the final projector is in the Greenkeeper's yard. Once you have all three projectors set up to their respective colors, the portal that you use the LTG on at the graveyard will now be in the Riverside. Head to the graveyard, pick up the LTG, take it to Riverside, and complete the same step all over again with the portal. This time, depending on what you spawned first, your LTV is going to be the other version of either the Mangler or Abomination. The same thing goes, don't kill it, get it to low health. By the gas station, you'll find a second canister. Take this canister to the handicap parking spot of the Motor Lodge Motel and place the canister on the pad. Once you get your high value target right above the pad, or at least close to the canister, you can activate the Dark Aether Field Generator, and once again, let your trap kill the boss zombie and collect the soul. Once again, the second you pick up your canister, you will have 1 minute and 30 seconds to take it to the machine. Now that all the canisters are in the machine, it's boss fight time. Enter the boss fight by interacting with the machine for the very last time. This boss fight has 3 stages. Each stage, you'll have to kill zombies to feed the soul box of the machine, and when you kill enough zombies, a boss zombie will spawn. You will have 2 manglers and an abomination. Once you kill the first mangler, that will be the end of stage 1. The zombies will get much faster from here on out as you fight the second mangler. After you've defeated the second mangler, you will have the final boss as the abomination. Once you have completed all 3 stages, your entire team will die. Don't freak out, this is part of the Easter egg. You'll get the final cutscene, and at the end of the cutscene, you'll be given the option to end the game there or to play on with a reward. Regardless of which option you choose, you will still get the Ray Gun Blueprint, the Liberty Falls Easter Egg Quest calling card, and if you do this early enough before the in-game guide, you will get that exclusive early version of the calling card that no one else will be able to get in a month's time.